are not in. Okay, so today's session, we just want to do a short orientation for you where we are going to show you how do you access your back office, how do you set up your online store, and we will just share a little bit about how do you do your 4CC on a monthly basis. As we all know, 4CC is the success factor in Forever. So we all have to make sure that we are working towards our 4CC. I will then also share just in brief, a plan that can help you to move to supervisor, especially for our assistant supervisors that are here and you're looking forward to going up that stage in April, being recognized. We do have a very simple plan that we are going to share with you that you can easily follow for you to achieve your goals. So first things first, I just want to share with you the back office. So let me actually share my Chrome page, my Google Chrome, so that I can be able to log in and then you are able to see how do you access your back office. So you go to the Forever Living website. You can just type Forever Living products. It will take you to the web page. This is the page, and on this page you click the option to log in, and it will give you a spot where you use your login ID and your password. Your login ID will be your FBO number. So for those that are new, when you sign up, you receive an email from Forever that says, "Congratulations for signing up. This is your membership number." It's normally a number that goes along the region of 270 something. That is the number that you use as your username or your login ID. Your password, if you did your sign up online, the system would have requested for you to set up a password. The password that you set up when you were doing your registration, that will be the password that you use. If you did your registration manually, you won't be having a password. But what you can do is, instead of logging in, you will then come here, say reset password. It will ask you for your FBO number or your login ID. You put your FBO number, it will send you a link on your email where you are able to set up your password. Okay, so for those that set up their password when they were registering, that is the same password that you use here to log in. For those that did their registration manually and you didn't receive a link with a password for logging in, you can then just come here to say reset password, and the password link will be sent to your email address. So the email that you used when you signed up. If your email address was not captured correctly, you will not receive the password reset link. So if you've tried resetting your password and you're still not receiving it, then you might need to contact the head office to make sure that your password, whether your email was captured correctly. If it wasn't, they would need to correct it on their side. Then you can try again to log in. Okay, so I'm going to use my account as an example. So I will use my username and my password. Then you log in. When you log in, the system takes you to what we call the dashboard. So on your dashboard, it just gives you an overview of the activity that you have done. So first things first, it shows you the level that you are at. It must also give you your name, and it must give you your registration number. On the top left corner here, it shows you the country that you are registered under. You do have the option to change. So let's say, for example, you want to open UK. You can then just come here, change to Europe, and select the country that you want. You do have that option to change. So this is your dashboard. And when you are here, this is a summary of the CCs that you would have done in that month. So if you are a new member, you would have heard a lot. Do your 4CC, close your 4CC. Are you 4CC active? How far are you 4CC? So this is where you come to track the CCs that you have done in that month. So if you come here, it gives you your total CCs. So those are the CCs that you and your team have done in that month. If you go here, where it says personal, those are the CCs that you have done in your personal capacity. So it takes your personal CCs plus the CCs that your team has done, then it gives you a total. It also here where it says 4CC active, yes or no. If it's saying no, then it means that you have not yet completed your 4CC. So when we are saying do your 4CC, we are not saying you plus your team. 4CC, we are looking at what you have done as a member, personal. Either you've recruited someone in that month or you've bought products for retail in that month. So you have to be personal 4CC active, not just you and your team. So if it's not saying yes here, then it means you are not yet done. So this is how you track, the amount of CCs that you have done in the system. You also have, here where it shows you the orders that you have done within that month. So you have your order history. So you want to track, what have I ordered? How much stock did I collect? What is it that I have on hand? There are people who do that. You can come to your order history and then it shows you all of that. So that is just your summary, or what we call the dashboard. You also have the option to purchase products online. So there are people who struggle with doing their orders because maybe you are working full time. You don't have the time to go to the center, manually do orders and then collect them. You can actually do them online from your back office. You come here where it says shop, and then you are able to select the products that you want to buy. So let's say, for example, I'm ordering Clean 9 or weight loss products. You come here, it gives you the products that are under weight loss. If the product is out of stock, as we know, C9 is currently out of stock, it will show you out of stock, which means you are not able to place an order. But if the product is in stock, you can then add it to your cart and then you can check out. The same way you shop on Take-A-Lot and online. You just select the products that you want and then you check out. And when you are here, the price that you are seeing here, this is the price at which you, as the business owner, are going to order the product. The amount that you see here that says 0.58 cc, so it means that if you purchase an F15, you are going to be buying it, okay, in this case, me. I will be buying the F15 for 1,500 Rand, and this F15 gives me 0.586 case credits. So this is also another way of tracking your order. Let's say you are left with 0.6 cc's to close your 4cc. You can actually look at the products that you are ordering and see the value of the cc's that it's going to give you. The price that is here, the one that is cancelled out, that is the retail price. So that is the price at which the customer buys the product. So F15, when the customer is buying it, is about 3,030. That's how much you sell it for. But you would have ordered it for that price. So you can actually use this as well to calculate your profit. If someone says, I want F15, and you want to know how much profit am I going to make from this product, you just take the price here, you subtract your order price. That is the profit that you're making on the box. Let me know there in the chats, comment if you understand the process of doing your orders online. So when you are adding, as you add products, you see, the more products you add, the system will calculate for you the total value in terms of rent, and it will also show you the number of CCs that you would accumulate from that order. Once you are happy, you continue, you check out, you pay online. You have the option to select the company to courier the products to you, which means you just put your address and the products get delivered, or you have the option to select to say I would prefer to come and then collect my order at the product center, which means what you do is you process your order, then you wait for the email that will tell you your order is ready for collection. Then you can go to the product center, you show them that email, they give you your products. If you've selected the option to have the products couriered to you, you will be receiving email updates to say we've dispatched your order is on the way, you expect your product to be delivered this time, so that you are aware to say my order is being delivered on this date, and you make provision to have someone available to collect it. So this is how you do your orders online through your back office. You also have the option, if someone wants to join, you can come here and then you select the option to join, and they can either join as a full member, which is what we call a forever business owner, or they can join as a preferred customer. So if you have someone who wants to sign up, you just come there, click join again, and then you pick the option. Are they signing up as a preferred customer, or are they signing up as a forever business owner? A preferred customer is someone who is signing up but not with the full combo. It's those people that say, I only have 2,000. So they can actually do their sign up online. They select the products that they want for the value of the 2,000. Or if it's someone who has the money for the full combo, then you select the option for forever business owner. Okay. Hi, Samsung something. Welcome to the meeting. So that is how you add people online. Anyone with a question so far? Are we following? Are we following? Just let me know if you are following. Just type in the chat. If you have a question, also type it in the chat, and we'll be addressing the questions as we go. Another thing that I want to show you here is how do you create the link to your online store? Because I know when you sign up, we did tell you that you're going to have an online store that you're going to be sharing with your customers, and your customers can order online. But how do you create that link? You come here where it says tools, okay? You have the option that says link builder. You click there. It will take you to the page where you can create a new link. On my side, I've already created some links, so it gives me a history of the links that I've created. So I already have a retail store created, which means I don't have to go create a new one. I can just share it, and then I just copy the link and send it to the customer. But if you haven't created one as yet, then you come and say create new link. You select the language, it will just give you English. Then you say continue. Then you can select the type of link that you want. So retail store homepage, that is your shop. That is a link that you share when your customers want to buy products online. They click on the link, they select the product that they want, they pay online, and they can either choose to have the product delivered, or they can also choose to go and collect from the product center. That's your retail store. So you share that with customers. The join now page, you share that with prospects. So what these links do is they are already linked to your FBO number. So when you create this link and you send it to a customer, when they are buying or when they open the link, it shows them you are shopping under Forever Business Owner Heather Mhike. And when they purchase something, Forever is already counting the CCs under your name. Same thing if you create the Join Now page, that page will be linked to your FBO number. So if someone uses that link to sign up, Forever will already pick up that this is Heather's downline, and they will also pick up that they need to give Heather her once-off referral commission, the 1.5. You also have the option to create product pages. So you'll find that let's say you're marketing Clean 9, for example, and you find a customer who wants it. Yes, you can share your retail store, but one thing I've seen with the retail store is they have to go search on the product until they get to Clean 9 and then purchase the Clean 9. Whereas if you just create a Clean 9 link, that website will just give them information about Clean 9. It shows them the price, it shows them the ingredients, what comes in the box, and what are the benefits of the box. So it's just the website specifically for Clean 9. It shows them the vanilla, it shows them the chocolate, then they decide which one they want to buy and they purchase. So it makes it easier for your customer. It also makes it easier for you as the FBO to explain to your customer. Maybe they want to know more information about the Clean 9. You can easily say, okay, you know what? I have my retail page for Clean 9. It will explain to you the price and what the product does. Have a look at the website and I'll give you a code to explain if you have any questions. So it makes it so much faster to engage with the customer. So you have so many options of links that you can create. If you're focused on skincare, you can create a website just for the Sonia or the Infinite Care range. So please make sure that you are trying out these links and you are sharing them with your customers so that you make it easier for them to also buy, because it's not always that you're going to have the time to go order and deliver for everyone. So you have to know how to create these links. I see I have a message in the chat. Okay, Mrs. Sinini is following. Thank you. We also give Forever Fair Pay for these orientations. So make sure you're paying attention and you're engaging, because you have the opportunity to win something nice at the end of the presentation. Okay. Any questions so far? Please do type them out there in the chat. Okay, so you've created your link. Under tools, you also have what we call marketing tools. So I've seen a lot of people in the group. How much do I order this for? What is the price for Sonia Kit? Gummies, how much is it? You're asking for prices in the group. You can easily go into your back office under tools, marketing tools. You have the product catalog. You have the price list. Here it gives me Botswana as well, because I do have I make sales there as well, but you can get just South Africa. You see, there is your customer price list for South Africa. So you can download the PDF, check the price, and send the price to your customer if you don't already have the price list. You can also get the FBO price list. I saw some new assistant supervisors asking, okay, I know that C9 is 2.4, but how much am I ordering it for? You actually do have a price list for FBOs where you can get these prices from. So all of that information, Forever has made it available for you. You can download your first steps to manager in PDF. You can get your incentives if you want to understand, how do I qualify for Global Rally? How do I become an Eagle manager? You do have that information. Your one-on-one, your one-to-one slides, those slides, you can get them in PDF, you can get them in PowerPoint. So you don't have to wait for your upline to create slides for you and then share them. Forever has made all of that available for you. If you are in Botswana, you can actually download it in Pula, you can download it in US dollar. It explains everything in the currency in which you are. So make use of these tools, because that information is there. Your sponsoring directory, you want to sponsor someone in Germany, where do I call? You do have that. The email address, who do I email? You do have all of that. The do's and don'ts of when you're marketing, either on social media or face to face. What can you say? What can you not say? It's there, including the company policy. So all the material that you need is here. Your stationery, I saw someone was asking earlier in the group, asking Leader Gwen, where did you get your flyers? How much are the flyers? You do have a stationery list here. You can download it. It shows you all the marketing material that is available to you from Forever, the prices of the tablecloths, of the t-shirts, of the flyers, the pins, all of that. You can get it from here, either in PDF, in Excel, in whatever format you want it. And someone was asking, I saw someone was saying yesterday, we want to know what are the ingredients that are in the products and what do they do. You have the A to Z of product ingredients. It explains to you all the ingredients that Forever has used in the formulation of the product, why they use it, and the benefits of those ingredients. So this is information that is readily available if you are willing, to go out there and download this and learn it on your own. We also have the training for those that prefer, that some people don't like to read, they prefer to watch videos. If you just come here where it says training and you click there, it takes you to the YouTube page where all the trainings that are important and necessary for you to grow have been recorded and saved. And then you can slowly be watching them, be learning. There's product training, there's trainings about the company policy. So all this information is available to you as an FBO. So make sure that you're using it. The last thing that we have here is the reports. Here I've seen some people asking, "Hi, you guys are talking about payslip. Where do you get these payslips? Where do I download my payslip?" Under reports, if you come under earnings, it gives you a report that shows you what have you done in this month. So in terms of the CCs that you and your team have done, how much have you earned? You run your payslip here. You can check your downlines. What have they done this month? How many CCs are they on? You can use this report to track your downlines and to let them know, hey, my friend, do you see that you're on 3.8 CCs? You need to do another 0.2 for you to close your 4. That is where you are getting all those reports so that you are able to run your business properly. We do, of course, have the FOP 360, but we prefer to do a separate training for that because when you are starting the business, it can be very costly because, yes, the first 3 months are free, but then you have to pay $20 to access going forward. And that can be very steep, especially for new members. So this is a training that we'll do for you at a later stage. All right, so that is your back office, my leaders. Do you see that you have all the information that you are looking for available at your fingertips? Let me know if you have questions. If you just want to comment, please do so in the chat. For now, I'm going to go back. Okay, this leader label is asking which app has this office. It's not an application, my leader. Let me reshare my screen. So probably you joined in late. What you do is you go either on your Google Chrome or your Safari page, you just go type Forever Living Products. Let me show you so that you can see. You just go type Forever Living Products, the aloe vera company. It will take you to the home page and then you log in. You select, okay, I'm already logged in, so it takes me back. But you log in. How you log in, your username is your FBO number. And then your password, if you did your sign up online, you would have been required to set up a password. That is the password that you use. If you did your registration manually, they sent you that confirmation email confirming that you've been signed up. It does have a link for you to set up your password. If you can't find that email or you don't remember whether you received it or not, you come here, you say reset password. It will ask you for your FBO number. You just put your FBO number, you mark that you're not a robot, you submit, and then it will send you a link on your email for you to be able to log in. So it's not an application, it's your back office. You can access it from any internet browser. If you are not receiving the email, maybe you've tried resetting your password, it means probably the email address that was registered, maybe there is an error, it was not typed correctly. So you would then have to contact the head office for them to update your email address. Then you will be able to receive that email. That you can also do at the or at the product center. If you are still having issues, you can then contact me separately on my WhatsApp, and then I will assist you with with getting your login details and signing in. Okay, so hi, my leader. Thank you. Okay, all right. And then Lebo says, I've confirmed that maybe they haven't updated it, even emails I don't receive. Yeah, it's probably that your email is not captured correctly, but that is something that we can fix outside of this meeting. So send me a message on WhatsApp, and then we can have a chat after uh after this meeting. All right. So thank you so much. That was the first part of the training. I'm just going to quickly take you through the next steps. So now that you have signed up, I'm sure this part you've already done, which is writing your goals. I always just want to remind all our new FBOs to say that first steps to manage a book, the one in your literature pack, don't ignore it. Please make sure you go through it. And the first thing that you do with that book is you need to write down your goals. And I always encourage everyone to do it, because in the months or in the times when the business is hard, the prospects are promising and they are canceling last minute, you are going to feel so demotivated and you are going to want to quit. It happens to everyone. I can tell you, less than a month after I signed up, I was done. I wanted to quit. I didn't want anything to do with Forever because I had not sold anything. I didn't have anyone who was signing up and I was so demotivated. But what kept me going is I went back to this first page where I wrote my goals, where I wrote why I started the business, and it reminded me of why I needed to keep showing up. So make sure you do that while you still have the energy, while you still have, that zeal to work. Write down why you are starting so that every time when the going gets tough, you remind yourself about the reasons why you started. But also, what this does is it shows you where you need to be in the marketing plan. It shows you what you need to work towards. Because if you write down your goals to say, I want to buy a car, my car is worth 200,000 rand, that shows you exactly where you need to be in the marketing plan. You cannot do that as an assistant supervisor. Maybe you can. It will take you a very long time to do so because it's only 30% discount, not much in terms of commission. So if I want this, probably I need to rush myself to manager level. So it gives you an idea of where do you need to be in Forever for you to achieve the goal that you have. So make sure you are writing down those goals so that you are able to give yourself the direction. Okay. One thing that I said we are going to look at was 4CC. This is something that we need to understand and master. You cannot run away from 4CC as a Forever business owner, because the key to success in Forever is 4 case credits. To those that are new, I'm just going to quickly explain to you what is it that we call a CC or a case credit. For those that already know, I apologize for taking you into remedial class, but I will try and explain it very quickly, and hopefully we are all on the same page when we are talking about CC. So what CC is our Forever internal currency. And this is not money that is going to be like a rand value or a different dollar note or anything like that. What it is simply a point scoring system. So what Forever is saying is we are in over 160 countries. Each and every country has its own currency. Imagine how difficult it is to communicate when you're telling someone who uses the euro that, hi, this month I've done 20,000 rand worth of business. Now they have to go look for their calculator and calculate how much is that in euros. You have it becomes so strenuous. So what they have done is every product that you buy has a point value attached to it. So if you saw on our back office there when we opened the F15, it showed you the rand value, and then it shows you the amount of points that you accumulate when you buy the product. So for F15, it was the 0.58 points. So that is what we call a CC. It's the amount of points that you have accumulated in the system by purchasing products. So when we are saying you have to be 4cc active, we are saying in a month you have to move products that when we add them together, they give us a value of 4 points minimum. That is what 4 case credit means. It means every single month you are moving products to the value of 4 points, which means you are moving at least 10 clean 9, because clean 9 is 0.48, or you are moving at least 40 of the aloe vera gel, because your aloe vera gel is worth 0.102 points. So CC is the point value attached to the product, and you accumulate CCs when you place an order. The system recognizes to say, okay, Lebo has purchased 10 aloe vera gels. So if one aloe vera gel is worth 0.1 points, it means Lebo is now at 1 point. That is how you track your CCs. So Forever says if you want to succeed in our company, you have to make sure that every month you are doing at least 4 case credits. I hope we now all understand what is a CC. What do we mean when we say do your 4cc? We are simply saying let's move products that are worth 4 points every single month. And how do I move these products? You have quite a number of ways of moving these products. Okay, before I go to how, I actually wanted to explain why you need to do your 4cc. And I've already done that actually, because I already mentioned that it's the success factor in Forever. The incentives that you want to qualify for in Forever, you can only qualify if you are 4cc active. Your move ups are only recognized if you are 4cc active. If your team has done sales in the month, you can only earn commission from the sales if you yourself are 4cc active. So everything that you want to do in Forever starts from 4 case credits. It doesn't matter if your team does 1,000 case credits in a month. If you yourself are not 4cc active, you will never see the commission and you will not even qualify for the incentives. So make sure as the team leader, you are mastering your 4cc. And 4cc can be done in 3 simple ways. Number 1 is using the product. We always say as an FBO, you must be using the product. Remember when you are ordering from Forever, the system just records that Heather has purchased 0.5 case credit. It doesn't know what are you going to do with the products. Did you sell them? Did you use them? Did you what? So in a month, give yourself some products that you are buying for personal use. You have soap, you have tooth gel, you have lotions. These are products that you use on a daily basis. So as a Forever business owner who wants to make sure that they are 4cc active, why are you buying Sensodyne from Clicks when you have Forever Bright Tooth Gel? So switch some of these products that you use on a daily basis and order them from your shop. So that is the first way of doing your 4cc. You are buying products that you are consuming as a business owner or as a consumer of the product. The second thing is you are sharing the products with other people. In other words, you are retailing. So you are buying products to resell to others. That is the second way you can do your 4cc. And this is what Coach Gwen always emphasizes for us in the group, to say, make sure you are doing your 4cc weekly through retailing 1cc a week. That's what she always tells us. It means 1cc can be, I order a box of tooth gel. Everyone I know brushes their teeth. I can easily sell tooth gel, right? So maybe the first of the month, order your box of tooth gels, go out and sell it. While you're selling it, you're getting your money back. Next week, you go and restock. That is what we mean when we say you can do your 4cc through retailing. You can also do your 4cc through sponsoring people. And when we say sponsoring people, we are not saying go buy people combos with your own money. A sponsor is simply the person who introduced you to the business. So when we say do your 4cc through sponsoring people, we are saying go out there, speak about the business, and when people sign up, that is you moving products. Why? Because in Forever, we don't have an application fee. If someone wants to join, what are they doing? They are going to go to the center and buy the Start Your Journey combo. And when they are buying Start Your Journey combo, they are buying products worth 2 points. And they are buying these products because you recommended them. So in essence, you have sold products of 2K's credits because you brought this person to come and buy this box. So that is why the sign-ups count towards your 4cc, because in essence, you have sold the 2cc box to someone. The only difference is they are not going to be a consumer. They are going to start being a business owner when they start selling. Okay, so those are the three ways in which you can do your 4cc. You are using products for personal use, you are retailing products, and you are also sponsoring people. And how you do it, as we always say, touch your business daily. Make sure if you are building on social media, you are posting on your social media. For those that are, moving around, maybe you use public transport, get into that taxi with your transparent bag, with your tooth gels and your Forever Shield, every single day. Don't just get into your Uber or your taxi, you sit down with your mouth shut, you are just looking at your phone, punching numbers. Every person that you are meeting is a potential customer or a potential business owner. So make sure wherever you are touching your business. If you go to a restaurant, the waiter, the waitress who is serving you, talk to them about the product, talk to them about the business opportunity, how they can make extra income. That's what we mean when we say touch your business daily. So you have to make sure you're collecting new numbers. You have to make sure you are sharing the videos or the recorded business presentations. You are inviting people for business meetings. That is touching your business daily. And this doesn't require a lot of effort on your part. Most people think, I don't have time, I can't do my business every day. But we have a lot of time. We just prioritize the wrong things. We prioritize watching TV, watching TikTok, wasting our time gossiping with friends. That is the time you can actually be touching your business. During your lunch hour, while you are eating, send follow-up messages, to your customers, to your prospects. That is what we mean when we say touch your business daily. Don't allow yourself to wait until the last day of the month. Now you want to do your 4cc, because now you're going to start having that mentality that 4cc is expensive. Why? Because now when you want it on the 31st, you have to buy stock of 14,000. And now every month it seems like, it's a job. This thing is a lot. It's because you were sleeping the whole month. You were not doing what you were supposed to do. And now you are overwhelmed because you're trying to do everything in one day. So do it daily, do it weekly, sell a product every day. Give yourself a daily target to say, you know what, every day I'm going to sell at least 300, and then work towards that. Make sure you are doing business presentations. Make sure you are attending trainings. Guys, we share trainings every single day on the group, but I can guarantee you there are some people who've been in business for over 2 years and they've never attended Power Hour. They've never attended 5 a.m. sessions. They don't attend even Success Day. They don't go for Rise Up. They don't join Zoom. Make sure you are attending business presentations even when you don't have prospects, because attending helps you to start to learn. As you are listening to someone who is presenting, you are also picking up, oh, so this is how I explain this part, this is how I explain that part. Next time when it's your turn to do the presentation, you know what to say because you've been learning by listening to others. So wherever there is a presentation, Forever is paying venues for us to just bring our prospects into the room. They have paid the venue. They have the speakers to do the presentation. As an FBO, it's your responsibility just to invite people that you know to go and attend. So don't say, because I'm not in East London, I'm not going to invite for the presentation. They know. Build your business globally in every province. Invite people to go and attend, whether you are there or you are not there. When they get to the presentation, they are going to be told, please go back to the person who invited you so that they can help you to sign up. So you don't have to fear inviting your prospects. And make sure you are attending all the company trainings, because you learn something new every single time. And sometimes we have to hear something over and over for it to now click in our mind. Do one-on-one presentations. I've seen that, one-on-one presentations can be very good because you get to connect with your prospect at a different level compared to when it's a room of 50 people. You get to have a conversation with them, find out what are they struggling with, and actually provide real solutions for them. And they don't have to be expensive. It can be during your lunch hour. Sit down with one of your colleagues while you are eating from your lunch boxes and you're showing them the business opportunity. If you're working in an office park, go office by office. Today you'll visit this office, show them this. Tomorrow, do one-on-one presentations, do product launches, and do your contact marketing. And one thing about product launches, guys, when we say do product launches and presentations, most people think now I have to go find a fancy venue and have food for people. It doesn't have to be that complicated. Where you stay, you can even put chairs outside. You invite your colleagues, your neighbors, they come through, you sit under a tree, you are showing them your products. During your lunch hour, sit your colleagues down, show them the products. That's what we mean when we say product launch. It doesn't have to be something fancy, expensive, and out of this world. It can be just as simple as you inviting your friends. Hey, please come to my house this weekend for drinks. You just order the 2-liter drinks, you put them in the cups, you show them your products, you get them to sample some of the products if you have any that are open. That is a product launch. So don't think that I can't do this because it's going to require a lot of money. No, it doesn't. Start where you are, do the basics. Avoid spending too much money because you've just started the business. If you're going to be doing coffee meetings where every time you're spending 500, 300, you are not going to grow because all the profit you are making, you are using it at the same time. So do basic things and you will start to see the results. Okay. I talk too much, so please just let me know in the chat if you're still following, but we are almost done. I'm not going to explain this because I've already mentioned it. Why do you need to do your 4CC? If you're someone who wants to move up, if you're someone who wants to make profit, if you want to be recognized by the company, you want to qualify for incentives, that's why you need to do your 4CC. I've already explained what is a case credit. What I want to show you is this. This, in simple terms, is what we call volume mapping. As an FBO, you need to sit down and do your volume map. And this is also something that you need to share with your sponsor. Volume mapping, you're simply saying, okay, I want to do 4cc this month. How am I going to do this 4cc? Because most of the times we tell us, I'm going to do 4cc. This month I will do 4cc. But how? Which products do you want to focus on? How many of them do you need to sell for you to make your 4cc? Who are you going to speak to in terms of recruiting? How many people do you expect to sign up this month? And you will see from the volume mapping that I did here that yes, I do have recruiting here. But if you look at the products that I've listed that I want to do, you see, they add up to 4cc on their own before I even add the potential recruits. Because one thing that I learned from Coach Gwen, my mentor, is that do not give anyone else the responsibility for your 4cc. Do not allow people to make you not to do your 4cc because you were relying on this person that said, I'm going to join month end. So you do your 2cc and you relax and you wait for this person. Month end, they blue tick you. They are nowhere to be found. You find yourself not doing your 4cc. Do not allow yourself to be put in that position. Know that my 4cc, I'm going to do it from retail. If someone signs up, then it's going to be extra on top of the 4 that I've already done myself. So sit down, do that mapping. What products am I focusing on this month? I focus on C9, F15, and Arctic C. Those are my products. And then I look at my personal use products that I use myself. So you now add up your CCs. They must add up to 4. And then give yourself a target for recruiting. How many people am I recruiting this week? Because one thing about Forever, if you want to move up, which is something that I'm just going to quickly show you in the next slide, is you need to build a team. It does not help you to do 10, 20 cc's, 5cc on your own. You need to start building a team so that you are moving more products, because the more people that you have in your team that are doing your 4cc, the easier it becomes to move up the marketing plan and for you to attain the incentives. All right. So I want to show you just a simple plan, you know. If you master the habit of 4cc and you teach that to your team, everything on the marketing plan is possible for you. So let's take an example. We have, who am I going to use as an example here? I have Katleho, all right? Katleho is an assistant supervisor. I hope I'm not butchering your name, my leader, but I'm trying. She or he, I'm not sure now, is an assistant supervisor. They need to move up to supervisor. And for them to move up to supervisor, they need 25 case credits over a period of what? 2 months. If you are alone, 25 case credits sounds like a very big mountain. But let's take a scenario where Katleho has recruited 3 people in their team. And Katleho masters the 4cc and now teaches that 4cc to these 3 people. What happens in a month where the 4 of them are just doing just their 4cc? In that first month, if they all do 4cc, 4 by 4 is already 16. In the second month, if they all do their 4cc again, 4 by 4 is already another 16. 16 plus 16, 32. It means Katleho is already a supervisor just by mastering their 4cc and teaching that 4cc to their downlines. Do you see how simple it is to move up to supervisor? Very simple. if you work the marketing plan. So you have to make sure that when you come in, make sure you learn the basics of 4CC and you pass that knowledge down to your team. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about how to become manager, assistant manager, but just know that if I learn my 4CC and I teach it to my team, I'm going to move up. Because now that you are supervisor and you now want to become an assistant manager, what is it that you need to do? Katleho just needs to teach his 3 people how he became a supervisor, which means he's going to teach them, guys, go get your 3 people. Let's teach them how to do their 4CC. If Katleho does that, when these 3 people are moving to supervisor, it's 25, 25, 25. Already that gives him 75 before he even does his own case credits. So he's already an assistant manager. So the key in forever is come in, learn, and then whatever you learn, pass it down to your team. If you master that, you are going to be unstoppable in forever. So I'm just going to open up. We are done. I'm going to open up to questions. If there are any questions, we will be taking questions now. I see I have a message in the chat. Okay, that is Memory just telling me that she's following. All right. So as a homework, this is something that you've learned before. Go sit down, write your who do you know list. Don't be like me when I started. I had people that I would look at and say, this one, she's fine. She doesn't need forever. And I would exclude them. Don't discriminate. Write everyone that you know and start contacting them. Start telling them about the products, invite them to product launches, invite them to business presentations that are happening in their area. So start with a list of 100 names and you can build up as you go. I know we had a leader label yesterday. She was saying she has over 200 contacts. Write those 200 contacts down. And as you're contacting them, make notes. I contacted this person. This is what we spoke about. When are you following up with them? All of that. That is the very, very first step if you want to move up. Okay, I see there are no questions, so that is fine. Last slide, my leaders, as we close the session. Manager plan. Yes, we want to go to supervisor, but the ultimate goal is manager. And this is something that we are going to share with you as well at a later stage, of course. I know that it has been a lot of information today, so I'm not going to go into detail in the manager plan. But just by looking at this plan, it means out of the 21 people that are in this meeting, we could have managers by January, February, March, April, May. By May, we could be having 20 managers if we just follow the plan. And do you see what month 1 means? It means in January, we are doing 5 case credits. So who's committing to closing the month with at least 5 case credits as they are planning their move up to supervisor, to assistant manager, to manager? You can be a manager by May if you work your business and you teach that knowledge to your team. I see I don't have comments and I don't have questions in the chat, which means everyone is fine. Probably you are still also just digesting the information, but feel free. Yes, Lerato says she's moving to supervisor. So it means in April, we already have 1 supervisor that is working up the stage. And I guarantee you, my leaders, you can be able to do this. So I wish you all a very, very productive month of January. I know some are already looking at this plan and thinking, I won't be able to do it. I think I'll start next month. But it's the 20th today. We still have 11 more days to go in the month of January. A lot can happen in the next 11 days. So wake up and touch your business and you will definitely see the results. So thank you so much for making the effort to attend today's session. I do hope